What's up? What's good? Do you hear me? My mic should be on now. Should be on, yeah? You hear me? Sweet. Okay. Well, we're gonna start the show, basically. Let me make sure that the chat looks like it might be a little too small. Did I mess that up? No. It's right. Hungry. Yeah. Got my Nirvana shirt, you gotta rep, All right, what's good, everyone? Hi, I'm Dawn Rising, formerly known as 404. Almost every song I'm playing is a 404 song. But it's Dawn Rising. It's my show, okay? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna start. Nuclear Aftermath. Apathy. I see your requests, and I don't care, okay? I don't know who the Beatles are. I only know 404. That's all I know for the sake of this show. Okay. We're going to start it off with a big song. Big one. Every song's a big one. They're all essentials. Let's just get into it. All that I'm worth now that it's over. One single speech of words that did not reach you before I gave myself away to a kind of indecision that digs and digs and digs until I forget. And then I go on and relive past experience until it's bundled up somewhere comfortable and warm. Shelter from the winter. Shelter from all that it wrought. Shelter from pain. Shelter from the light that I have now forgot! So I looked inside and I found its home and I tried to fix the wound. But the little fucker was clever and it wouldn't be gone that soon. For a while there I thought it cleared with a smile upon my face. But now the months have passed and I've sunken back, I know it's here to stay. Well, I said to you that our times are through and we're going back to normal. But this shit isn't normal and I should have known that I'm not prepared. It'll never be the same and it'll never be that way. And I'm always going to remember the day I figured out I was scared. It was dark back then, of course it was. I followed through, and all for naught. And look at me, I'm withering and fallen in and left alone to see myself in emptiness, a broken heart, a passion missed, a torn apart, a nothingness, and all along, a spirit gone. And what looks better now to me than to continue on this hopelessly as I would tread my steps into my past and fall into you as we collapse. I hold real close that memory, the only thing that I can clearly see, but you can move forward at last, marching forward, marching fast. I take a few deep breaths and get up off the ground, but I stumble. This is not the option I chose to take. 'Cause if I had known it'd lead me here, then I would have called you near and found another alternative. But I did not, and now I know I am broke. Thought it was only for the moment, but I gotta say I'm hopeless and I know it. And you keep on reminding me of what it is, of how much remember when we had a brightness then. We used to talk all the time on the same level then. You remember the forget the fuck lyrics. Did you forget the way we saw it face to face? No one common ground. We saw it face to face. Does it bother you to know that's never coming back again? Like it bothers me. Does it bother you? Like it bothers me. Because it bothers me. Okay, the jig is up, and this is it. And now that I have suffered this, I can never go back again. I wanna go back again, but the bond is gone, the time is lost, and I'm feeling like this is all regression alone again. Into the great unknown again. The spirit's gone, and I cannot keep pressing on. Forces me to accept what I do not want to accept, but the spirit's gone, and I cannot keep pressing on. Forces me to accept what I do not want to accept, spirit. Just look at what I'm saying now. I've seen the truth and I've figured out a way to be upfront and honest with the kinds of things I've lived without. For however long I've led a life that was stable and secure, a kind of shy existence that was gentle and demure. But if I look back, I can safely say that I liked it more that way. Even in 3 years' time, I know I'll never see the day when I can look at where I'm at, feel like I'm at my peak, because I've already hit the peak. And it's all downhill from here. Well, I know that I look back and laugh, but you'd best believe that I'd take it back than to stay in that position for so many years after it crashed. And I can't say that I blame you for trying to lift me on my feet. But if you can't tell, well, I've bowed my head to already accept defeat. It was dark back then, of course it was. I followed through, and all for naught. And look at me, I'm withering and falling in, and left alone to see myself in emptiness. A broken heart, a passion missed, a torn apart, a nothingness. And all along, a spirit gone. And what looks better now to me than to continue on this hopelessly as I would tread my steps into my past and fall into you as we collapse. I hold real close that memory, the only thing that I can clearly see, but you can move forward at last, marching forward while my spirit is gone! Buried in the dirt, like I've never been before, man. Is this pathetic or what? Yeah, okay, well, I admit this is only resolution for myself as I crawl into the empty space where my spirit is gone! Thank you. I think I realize that, hey, look, my head's down here when I mess with stuff. I think the chat is going off the side of the screen. Thought that I had it. Anyway, we're gonna do the next song. Thank you, everybody. That was great. All right, here we go. waste of days in the stretch that time breaks. Let me go down to the place that it started, and I'll find it. It occupied me for all that time, but it's gone now. I'm not sure if I'll be the same that I once was. But we all change, for worse or for better. And we must be ready for whatever that means. I want to find meaning, to change my way of thinking. Diverted, pushed backwards. I've searched for all those hours. I want to find meaning, to change my way of thinking. Diverted, pushed backwards. I've searched for all those hours, but I've lost time. And I must not give in to hope. It's a belief that lies, burrows in deep to the core and stays till it's cast aside by one event to change them all. And it breaks me. If I take any more hits, I'm sure it's gonna change me. But we all change, for worse or for better. And we must be ready for whatever that means. I want to find meaning, to change my way of thinking. Diverted, pushed backwards. I've searched for all those hours. I want to find meaning, to change my way of thinking. Diverted, pushed backwards. I've searched for all those hours, but I've lost time. Thank you. This song's for people who know who they are, I think. Any chance to strike the hammer? I said it too early. They're doing it all for fun. The cops all say to run. The cops all say to run. Got 'em all like clay pigeons to shoot 'em with your guns. The cops all say to run. The cops all say to run. Innocence and violence are not too far apart. The hunter and the hunted, and the hunter takes the heart. Glad you could speak your mind on what you can't relate. You can beat us in the dirt and make us all straight! Hey! Hey! Evil games you seek to play, I can't believe you see it that way. Spin it, spin it, spin it. All those things I thought I knew now have been confirmed by you. Spin it, spin it, spin it. I hadn't thought about this much, didn't notice that your crutch was leaning on denial. You wouldn't want me to call this hate, but I'm not blind to what you say when you're waiting on the strong arm to make us all straight! Hey! 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 Woo! Just tell me the truth. 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 Hey! 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 Spin it! Thank you. This next song's a bit of an older one. Well, older by my standards now, anyway. It's not actually that old. It is a song that I actually have reworked a tiny bit, just so that it makes more sense for the show. And it's a song for horny people, I guess. Promise that we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. Promise that we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. Promise that we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. Promise that we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. Yeah! Yeah! I wanna be stuck to you in a dangerous way. Stuck like glue, yeah! I wanna be stuck to you in a dangerous way. Stuck like glue. Yeah. I promise that we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. That we're friends, we'll be lovers in the end. Oh! Oh! dangerous way. Stuck like glue, yeah. I wanna be stuck to you in a dangerous way. Stuck like glue. Yeah. Thank you. This time I actually got to remember to have the song ready before introducing it. Okay, this next song was a big thing for me. It's about... oh, what's up? Sorry that your ass hurts. I hope it's not my fault. This next song is about having a relationship that you know is not going to go well due to past events, struggling to rekindle, you're struggling to keep it together. But looking at that, talking to each other, finding a way forward, something that I hope all of you try to do. It's called The Gates, Castle of the Ledge. I didn't put it up on the screen though, so let's get it. They walk a silent path, staring at the dirt and ash that cracks beneath their feet. They wipe their brow and grit their teeth, holding on to empty hope, bitterness and rock and roll, childish in nature. They turn the wood to paper and open up the sky to find the satellite. To fail to split the wind, they are ready to begin. I found the relic down out here. I found the other way around out here. It's on the bench you take to get to the den, and you follow out your broken soul to the end. The answer that I need is only a way, and all the opportunity I forget. But hey, you never did believe in me then, so I am on my own to fall out again. Elders sit around the gates. They say the road is open still. You say whatever option that I take, it's gonna bend, it's gonna kill. You see, I might have made a few mistakes. I know the road, it's on the will, and you dim the light while I'm away. But one day we will take our wings and fly away. And now our trinity is broken up in little thirds. I fill my basket up with phoenix feather dirt. On the knocking down, they took us to the room, and we are not mistaken, we are who they want. Well, I can say that this is what I do deserve, but I would never find the meaning or the words to describe to you what I really mean to say. My confidence has led us both astray. The elders sit around the gates. They say the road is open still. You say whatever option that I take, it's gonna bend, it's gonna kill. You see, I might have made a few mistakes. I know the road is on the will, and you dim the light while I'm away. But one day we will take our wings and fly away. Before you let them take you away, you tell them you're done, you tell them you're saved. Cause I had never heard advice to believe, and I was so wrong, and I was naive, and I was selected to dig up the diamonds and burn up the islands and watch all the violence. Now I'm on the falling out. The gates are open now! Before you get to open the wound, you close it back up, you save it for two. Cause I was only waiting all afternoon, and I was alone, and you were my tool. And I was selected to bury the evidence, hide all the residents, swim with the fishes, and now I'm on the falling out. The gates are open now! Okay, you're laughing before your time is up, but you're serious, you're hearing us. Cause I could not stop the noise, and I was caught, and I was poised, and you were selected to hide all the guns and protect what I'd done, and hide from the sun, and now I'm on the falling out. The gates are open now! Out from the forest, near by the gutter, there lies a castle, yours to discover. History made and cut from the blade of regals, long dead, and fiction begets a needful queen. Crossing the aisle, searching the files, you will have known the myths of the old 10 centuries. Would you believe? Tore it apart on personal griefs. War followed! Don't go alone, you never know. Spirit is there, carried by air, gets into you, sends body through, memory dead, fall off the edge. Oh God, they fought! Deep down to the depths of it, that throne where she used to sit. Don't take any glance at it. It's bloodshed, it's not romantic. Long time since it happened, though you're just as capable to fall to personal debts and create another ancient myth. Lie to your brother's lie, to your sister's lie, to your mother's lie, to your father's. All are candidates. You can see the chance. Build your own castles up on the cliff side ledge. walk to the open arch. Enter the rooms from the castle doors. The stone and the concrete collapsing in is the place where you check for a night to spend. Enter the hallways, any one of them. Watch where you step, it's an open dungeon. Prisoners slept and walked before the late time battle rocked. Step to the right, find the famous preserved library. Then you can find your way to the underground diamond den. And if you stop to check the time, you'll notice that you're getting old. You'd best watch yourself, the castle will swallow you whole! There's a castle in you, and it is rotten and still broken to begin with. Castle in you, and it is rotten and still broken to be in it, yeah! There's a castle inside of you. Everything I ever thought I knew was locked inside the aura of truth. They would have an interest keeping it obscured. It was a lie the prophets told the herd. You and I together thought we knew the way. Walking to the path they told us to obey takes us to the castle up upon the ledge and slowly leads us closer to our deaths. Elders sit around the gates. They say the road is open still. You say whatever option that I take, it's gonna bend, it's gonna kill. You see, I might have made a few mistakes. I know the road is on the will, and you dim the light while I'm away. But one day we will take our wings. The castle stands there to remind. They say the road, it leads you there, but the elders on the other side will say you'll never be prepared. I see, I spend my life just wasting time. I wanna go, I do not care. I know I've been a hamper on your life. I'll take my wings, I'll fly away and fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. Fly away. Thank you so much. Thank you. To anybody who showed up while I was doing that, welcome. I actually really wasn't able to check. All right. Thank you, Jay Kuran.
Torn hand grips the sullen, dirty mass, pulling tighter as if this were all her muscles were built to do. She curls her body inwards to suggest a kind of helplessness, a voiceless call to anyone who would come to pull her through. She takes a look behind her to assess the situation. There's no one around. She relaxes for a moment to catch her breath and think. In the aftermath of the horror, she is reduced to a basic system. She conjures a bit of her energy to release, and she sings. Hope how I'd love to feel you now. Hope how I'd love to feel you now. Hours later, she is within a curtain of ash. In a last attempt to reclaim herself, she thrashes and yelps to cleanse. The sky is red, and all around the scene there are bodies that look familiar, hollowed fragments of a past that she has tried so hard to forget. Upon the sight of her current existence, she screams into the night, I'm fucking scared! I'm so fucking scared! I just want to remember the little things! I'm fucking scared! I'm going to die out here! I'm going to die all alone out here! Oh God, I'm going to die all alone out here! And nobody wants to help! Hope how I'd love to feel you now. Hope how I'd love to feel you now after crisis! You do not return to who you were! You choose to remain or change for the worse! Crisis! You do not return to who you were. You choose to remain or change for the worse after crisis! You do not return to who you were. You choose to remain or change for the worse! Oh.
Obviously, that song called After Crisis comes from the album After Crisis. Isn't that crazy? Like, how does that even work? All right, this next song it's a weird one. That's all I have to say. It's weird. I don't know. It's pretty strange.
Let's break into nice dress now. Well, you know I'm gonna drop before you figure me out. All signs point to common ground, but like the communists will go straight down. Animal instinct's a perfect match, but the words are too perfect of a catch. Wanted but not wanted back. It's all my fault and that's a fact. Sounds reflected the barrier. She's nightmare fuel and I'm fucking scared of her. But you don't want to marry her, love her to death and then bury her. Slit on the chest and a slit on the throat. Try to speak out but it's gargles and moans. Falling down to the first floor, kicking and screaming in vertigo. Help me. I keep telling you, you better leave it alone. But meanwhile, I'm obsessed. And I can't even pick up a phone when I won't even talk to my friends for a month. The boring, impatient stuff going down while you're coming up. Can't even face to admit that I'm fucked, but I'm coming around and I'm randomly phased. Only a stick in the mud in the days where situation is as clear as the sky. Stuck in the moment and I don't know why. I keep on thinking I've infinite time. Bullshit. Two, three, ha! I sure would love to be a one-time dancer. A fuck up means no second chances and no questioning looks. It's over once and it's over for good. When you make the mistake in your life of believing it all comes out right, then you're destined for failure. Well, I'm already there. I admit I'm a failure. But that depends what I'm trying to do. I know that I'm trying for you, and I'm trying for her, I'm trying for her, but it's never enough. I'll be pulled down first. The first one I thought was a lie, and the second one too. But at a certain point, you figure out that there's nobody out there for you. I need to stop getting my fucking hopes up. I need to stop getting my fucking hopes up. I'm going down. Well, 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 I'm going down. But it's all over now.
Thank you, what's up? That one's from Math EP. It is the EP wherein you must do math in order to understand it, because it's so complex and... I'm joking, of course, but anyway. All right. This one's called Goddess of the Sun.
She floats into the sky, and I'm buried in the shadow that is cast within her light. I've been secluded and pent up and dreading the thought that I know you hate me so. Though I not wish for more than to prop you up, I'm still afraid to go. And she's the one in the highest tower who watches over the land with her all-seeing eye, like through the barrel of a gun. And I want to be with the goddess of the sun. I've whispered and she's heard the words I did not want her to hear. I failed to make amends, to be accepted for who I am, or to make you notice I'm heated and ready to take you by the hand. You would never know or comprehend the loneliness of night. How I wish you'd stop and tell me that it's going to be alright. When you cast me out of the story, I said I wish that I have died. If I knew you would believe me, then you know I would fly. And I want to be with the goddess of the sun. Want to be with the goddess of the sun.
Can't you see I'm not who I was, 'cause I'm used to our compromise? I'm reminded of all of the time that I spent with telling myself those lies. But the times have changed from then to now, and you have lost belief. Trying to make me see it your way, and trying to make me leave. You get the adoration and the respect that you deserve, but I've been cast aside and trampled to make way for what you've earned. I just don't want to fight anymore. She steps out onto that pedestal high above her subjects, and I recede behind her to be forgotten in the sunset. They often hear my name and fear that I am strong, but I don't think they'd ever know that I have not moved on! And I know that it's wrong how I want to belong. I don't know when, and I don't know why. Won't you love me? Why won't you love me? Why won't you love me? Why won't you love me? You'll never love me. I want to see myself come out from the dark, and I want to be with the goddess of the sun. Thank you so much. I am going to be right back. I need another water. Dawn stepped outside, as it were. Who said that before? That was pretty good. I think the first time I left somebody. Good one. Anyway. Well, congrats to Perry then. That out. All right, this next song is a cover. It's a cover of Cat's Millionaire. You can find her Bandcamp, Black Squares. The original version of this song on YouTube, called Wish List. Sorry to hear that, Hurley. Nothing to give to anyone. There's nothing I could ever do for you. I know. I feel it's starting to turn black again. All I want is for you to put me stop hurting everyone. I can't stop destroying every single thing I love. Just know I'm a liar with my wounded animal act. Just know it's not safe to trust me, and I don't deserve a second chance. This is a part of me. This is a part of me. This is a part of me.
be separated. And though it looks like a wound, it is not a wound. I've grown harmful by my nature and I can't be healed. This is who I am. I need to be isolated. Please just put me back. 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 This is a part of me. Thank you. Bone. Chicken bone. All right. Well, on the brightest of interdimensional days on the falling out on the falling out. It's the darkest of these most terrible days on the falling out on the falling out. How come they get hanged with a rope from the ceiling? How come they get hanged with a rope from the ceiling? Well, as I go for a drive, it's a way to remind of the falling out on me. Falling out, and you know that I had all intents to display on the falling out on me. Falling out. Well, I've become quite the expert of expecting all the worst. But can you blame me if it's all I ever got? And I get to see the shatter as it happens on both sides. Like a pulses out the edges of a maggot and a rod. I know there's gonna be a heartache, 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 a heartache. I see a heartache coming, a heartache coming, a heartache coming, a heartache coming. I see a heartache coming, a heartache coming, a heartache coming, a heartache coming. How come they get hanged with a rope from the ceiling? How come they get hanged with a rope? Well, as I go for a drive, it's a way to remind of the falling out on me. Falling out, but if I have to go back to that terrible time on me. Falling out on me. Falling out on me. Falling out on me. Falling out! Hey! How come they get hanged with the rope from the ceiling? How come they get hanged with the rope? I know there's gonna be a heartache, 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 a heartache. I see a heartache coming, 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 a heartache A heart ache. A heart ache. A heart ache. I see a heartache coming. A heartache coming. A heartache coming. A heartache coming. I see a heartache coming. A heartache coming. A heartache coming. A heartache coming. And now my best advice to you! Swallow your heart before they do!
Thank you. What's up, Roasty My Toasty? Hello, welcome. I think they appropriately explained what's going on here. That's my Bandcamp link. You see that? That's a plug. All right. Oh, what's up? I'm screaming into the void, Perry. So do y'all know the difference between magic and magic? One of them has a C at the end. The other one ends in a CK. See, magic with a C is illusion, it's fake. Magic with a K, that's real magic. That's transformation. And this song is called Magick Trick, and it's about transformation. I just clicked the wrong song. This one's called Magick Trick. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm simply unable to keep myself together, and I want to remember what it was that I did to make some shit up, to make you to think that I am what I'm not. I think it was magic, I think it was rotten. I think I can rebuild myself if I can lose you now, but I'm gonna have to learn to love myself, and I don't fucking know how! So I cast an ancient spell to reach a higher self. I try to no avail. I try, I always fail. Yeah, it's a feeling that I get, and I feel it deep within, and it rises from the bottom to the surface of my skin, and I arise out of the flames of Phoenix, new and unrestrained. And if that ain't magic, I don't know what is. But it's not something easy to explain. The more that you attack me, the more I lose my aim, and the more I lose my aim, the more hits that you can take, and you take, and you take, and you take, and you take! Woo! So I cast an ancient spell to reach a higher self. I try
to no avail. Well, I try, I always fail. Did I ask for your opinion? No, I didn't. Shut the fuck up. Yes, I know it's lame. I'm not okay. I'm tired of the fighting. I am sick of all this fucking shit. I think I'm gonna leave. Yes, I know that you want that, and I'm willing to oblige. I know you hate me and you hate everyone like me, and that's fine. I'll just disappear. I think you're better off without me anyway, and bigot motherfuckers like you make me sick to my stomach. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you like I hate myself right now and everything I've ever done, 'cause I shoot myself in the foot time after time after time. Thank you. Water break. All right. Got a bit of an older song here. Again, older song. Like 3 years old. But that counts anyway. And this song was, it came out of a very scary situation that I won't describe. I don't know if people think the song's supposed to be about a breakup, but it's not. So, just clearing that up. It's called Observation of the Most Unusual Kind. Hard to believe you're gone. Just a month ago, I could still hear your voice, but you knew you would cut it off. Well, it wasn't my choice. I knew that this was it. Long ago, I'd have given up. But you know I tried my best. And it was not enough. Yeah. Well, if you want to have control, gotta take the steering wheel. Drive us straight into a pole. And kill us both. Yeah. I made the impossible mistake. I've given too much for you. And as sure as your unclouded eyes, it was suicide. It was suicide! Yeah! 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 Stab me again! Right through the heart! Stab me again! Right through the heart. Tried to burn the pictures in a hole and quietly enter the stage, but got carried off by a dastardly villain twirling his handlebar mustache with a long brown cane. Thought you'd understand. Swore off my life to you. And although your reason was different, you'd sworn off yours too. Yeah. Well, if you want to have control, gotta take the steering wheel and drive us straight into a pole and kill us both. Yeah. I made the impossible mistake. I cared too much for you. And as sure as your unclouded eyes, it was suicide. Well, it was suicide! Yeah! 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 Stab me again! Right through the heart! Stab me again! Right through the heart. call me out before I do something that I will regret. I feel so hollow living out all of my unpaid debts. I gave all that I had, expecting something in return, but before I could even finish, you just dropped above the earth. Try to reach your phone. Hear the receiver message that you kept. There's no answer for the 50th time. Well, I know what that means. But still, I let it ring. Hear the receiver message that you kept. And I talk to the words you say. It's all that's left. Yeah. Thank you. That you want to hear about the shift that you can make to pull yourself out of this mess. You'll dig up tons and tons of songs and quotes to feel like you're empowered, but while the words will ring up empty, it just helps to hear them said. But we both know that on inspection, this cannot be your best life. There's got to be a future somewhere, even if it's far away. And when you've breached the surface after spending years in the depths, will you be able to look back and say it was a worthy price to pay? If you never really know what's coming to you next, if you never really get to see what it is that lies ahead, if you never really get to be secure for the rest of time, then I can't promise you it's certain, but it might be worth the grind if you pull yourself away from the pain that greets you now. If you pull yourself away from this, it can be figured out. And if you find the strength within you to get up and be okay, well, who knows whatever's possible, but I know that I can't say. Even if you try, you're bound to relapse now and then. You'll think it's all over and that you're back to square one. You might start clawing at the past to reclaim what you once had, but it should say that it's not hopeless. If you can look at what you've done, you should be able to reflect and know that every peak is proof that although hard times fall upon you, there is a light that finds its way, and light shines brighter sometimes than it ever can at others. But you can learn to find the balance that lies within the gray if you never really know what's coming to you next. If you never really get to see what it is that lies ahead, if you never really get to be secure for the rest of time, then I can't promise you it's certain, but it might be worth the grind if you pull yourself away from the pain that greets you now. If you pull yourself away from this, it can be figured out. And if you find the strength within you to get up and be okay, you're fucking worth it, we all are, and you can work to see the way. And you'll be on your own, and it will feel like nothing's worth it, but I'm telling you, you've gotta know that all the force that pushes on you can be lessened if you work it out. You've gotta push yourself to be the best, and I know that you can do it now. Yeah. I know it feels like it's impossible, and you tell yourself that nothing works. But when all is said and done, you're gonna know what's in your soul to search. And if it takes all your time, if it takes all your time away, it will be worth it in the end when you can grow to see a brighter day. Thank you. Please take those words to heart, please.
We're approaching the end here. I have 3 empty water bottles now. I'm going to have to get a new one in a bit, but not for this song. This next song is super important to me. As many of y'all know, my name's Don now. That was not a recent choice. And this song is about becoming new. That's vague, but accurate. It's called New Dawn. This song's called New Dawn. This song's called New Dawn. I didn't just start it. That didn't even happen. You didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I had like a brain moment where I was just like, what the fuck's the first line? I've got it. Okay, here we go. Let's restart. The song's really important to me. It's called New Dawn. It's about becoming new. That's really vague, but it's good enough. Here you go. I'm guessing that's going to become a clip. Thank you. I'm in that same boat. Place myself in every time we reach this point, and I'm starting to get annoyed. Because I think I'm stuck in place. Think I'm lost again. I think I'm going dim despite all the lights inside my head. Sitting here alone, writing songs only we will hear is taxing me. I think I'm setting myself up. Because the music never helps. It only serves to take us both down into the same damn pits of hell. I don't want that anymore. Just want to be given a chance to reclaim former glory I once had. But when I look back, I only see the worst in everything I've done, and I know it's for the best, because we all have to learn. But that lesson's never easy. The answer never comes through simple wish or simple task. It's always hard. And the harder that it gets, the harder it gets, the harder it gets. That is just a sign. We can tough a lot. I can tough a lot. There's something I have to find. You can find it too. You can find your truth. Do you see it there? Do you see it? I want to find meaning, to change my way of thinking. This is a story yet untold. One of us must write the words before it gets too old, before I lose my strength. But it's coming back again, and it rises and falls with the tides. As I breeze in and out of my mind, I pull out things I never knew. And I'm becoming new. And I'm becoming new. And you can be there too. But I'm scared as hell to reach inside myself. Might find something I don't like. But
now it's hard to mind. Because I've already sunk so low before, and I'll never go back there again. And something's coming up. I can feel it bursting out. I can feel that I've got something that's too difficult to announce, because I know who I am so much better than you do. And I know I've got life within me, and it feels like something new. And I've got time to sort this out, as we've all got to slow down. Cause this is something I don't know, but I'm getting better than ever now. And all that time I've spent just writing songs and counting out those beats, I could have understood or tried to learn or tried to use my feet and get to run. But I've spent my time inside, and I made up lies, 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 and I tried to fight myself. But what good has that ever done? I want to break free from this obligation and run towards the sun. And I don't even know who I am anymore. But this I'm sure, never again will I tell myself I'm guilty of what I'm not. I'm so tired of this feeling and the past I've long forgot. But a new dawn can rise from anywhere, at any time. I know the goddess will rise, and I can be with her this time. Thank you so much. I'm going to do another water bottle break, as in I have to go get a water bottle. We got one more song, so stick around. Thank you. All right. This next song comes from a time that I don't like revisiting. And I don't have much to say, actually. Just, I'm really sorry. Follow the sun. It's a meaningless tide. Day by day, wash me by. The shivering cold is painted in blue. So lock me indoors. Maybe that'll keep me from you. C'est la vie. Inseparable entities coalesce with a meeting of the eyes. One says nothing, and the other merely whispers, cautiously to avoid catching the victim by surprise. To be in this mess and not know who's to blame, we breeze past each other and end up just the same. And finally you saw me and noticed something wrong. Though I provided the world for you, it failed me all along. And I can see the sun is rising through the blinds. I turn my body over and I request that I decide. But life just dulls you sometimes, and it's been dulling me. I tie my hands behind my back and promise you you'll see. Two inseparable entities find today a meeting of the minds. To complicate things, one of them is holding a secret weapon that is loaded full of lies. And they have meant to work to clear the air, but never having heard from you, I assumed that all is fair. And now you seek to break my silent apprehension, so nothing now that you should know will come to your attention. And I can see the sun is rising through the blinds. I turn my body over and request that I decide, but life just dulls you sometimes, and it's been dulling me. I tie my hands behind my back and promise you you'll see. There are many words now that I wish I could say, but I've made up my mind, and it's happening on this day. God, if you only knew what this whole fucking thing has put me through for this entire year that I have spent in silence, hoping for someone else to ask. Well, now that you're listening, and I've got your ear, let me tell you how I've been doing here. If this is any indication, you can probably guess it's not fucking well, and all your situations only seem to dig me deeper in. I miss having conversations that I left happily in the end, or to trudge along in weakness and be greeted at the end with a celebratory sweetness and a good old friend. What's my purpose here? I'm wasting my time. I don't need it anymore. You didn't ask if I was fine. To think those words would fuck me up like this. I can break the mold, but I cannot resist, yeah! To end up a hollow shell, to end up out of touch with it, to end up indebted. Spiraling, I release this final part of me that was kept somehow bound, somehow safe, somehow sound. Now it fails to be held, and it breaks from its shell. Way back when I was young, position I started from was doomed to fail, and right now the prophecy is sorted out. All alone, but with your help, now I lose my sense of self. And I know this is it. This is what we have built. Foundation that started off looking good, now has lost all it could ever give. I just ask you forgive. But if that takes too much, believe me, I know it does. I have tried to recall feeling that started all, and it gave nothing back, nothing but hopeless black. I've wasted 3 whole years. Playing pretend to hold on. And what has kept me going is to know that someone, somewhere, believes can do it! But they don't anymore. You're not the same you were back then. Yeah. So I guess that means we've both changed. But some of us have changed more than others. Maybe. Inseparable entities now have found themselves oceans apart. As one turns away, the other reaches back. But there's no answer, so the reunion never starts. No conversation could ever make this up. When you and I rekindle, well, that would be enough. But we both know the universe just has its other plans, and we have yet to see if this day will ever end. And I can see the sun is rising through the blinds. I turn my body over, and I request that I decide. But life just dulls you sometimes, yeah, and it's been dulling me. I tie my hands behind my back and promise you'll see. I don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you. But I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. What's up? Thank you so much. That's all I got. That's all the songs. That's the songs that I'm playing. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Seriously. Awesome. Should be obvious, but dawnrising.bandcamp.com. That's where you can find all this stuff. All the, actual recorded versions. Thank you so much, Jake Huron. Thank you, everybody. Minto, Harry, Peterman, Tiara, ATV, Early, Pova. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, Roasty My Toasty. Yeah, I don't want to forget anybody. Thank you all so much for supporting the music. Maybe we'll pull together a show some other time too. Who knows? But yeah, thank you. And this show will go up on my YouTube channel. It's the same as this Twitch, Casting404. Well, there's no underscore, just Casting404. But this whole show will go up. So if you missed the first couple songs, if you missed anything, you can watch all of it. You can see everything you missed. There were 15 songs. So I don't know when any of you guys came in, if you were counting, but a lot of you definitely missed some in the beginning. So, you can check that out when it goes up. I'm going to put it up as soon as I can. Thank you so much, Tiara. Oh my God. Thank you all. Seriously. That was awesome. Yeah. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Hello, YouTube. I'm going to say hi to YouTube too, because this part's going to be in the video. I'm not deleting anything. Yeah. Hey. Thank you.